Hey guys, welcome back to Set Streets and Eats. I'm Chris Bauer. I'm outside of a small Chuck E. Cheese right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm going in because they have one of the very few East Coast road stages. And we're gonna go check it out, and then we're gonna go check out another location in the Charlotte area that has a pretty awesome 3-stage. I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see them. This is the first road stage I've seen on the East Coast. The other road stages I've seen are all around the LA area. There's a couple, or at least one up in New Jersey still. So this one appears, they're very old. Road stages were put in pretty early. These clearly seem to be the same animatronics that were put in the road stage. So they're pretty old looking. They don't work real well. You can definitely hear some air leaks. It's interesting. I do love the road stages though. I see Jesper's got an actual guitar, like rocking a real one. All right, Pasquale, his eyes look insane. But yeah, it's cool to see him. It's cool to see another road stage. Also, I think it's funny that this, of course, is a painted drum. It's just made out of cardboard, but they still made it into that design. Not the same color scheme, but the design that's supposed to be rare from the CE1 stages. But this, of course, is the different color. It's not the orange and the white. This also has a wink above the stage here, but it looks like the eye is kind of out of whack. It's got the In Pizza We Trust. It definitely looks old. I'm gonna stick around and see if the wink actually works. How goes it, Munch? I like your hat. Looks custom, but it's probably not. Both Helen and Chucky are rocking the voice changer mics, which I guess I'll do in a pinch. Looks like the only lights would be coming from above and the twinkle star behind Chucky. Doesn't look like any of the box lights are working, or Munch's keyboard lights. But we'll see when they perform the next song. And just in case you don't know, we'll give you a real quick refresher course on the road stages. These are supposed to be buildings. The whole idea behind the road stage was the fact that they were going to have a road with street lamps, and they're situated on top of buildings that were next to the road. After several remodels and different additions, the road went away and the lamp posts and all that, but the rest of it remains, so that's why it looks the way it does. Usually the lights in the buildings, the lights all light up. This is also the only stage that has the character names listed below them. Like the old days, when they used to have them in the balcony stages. So yeah, it looks like the eye with the wink has fallen kind of back out of the socket in there. You can definitely see the mechanisms trying to work, but the eye is out of place. So, but anyway, that's all from here. Now I'm going to jump across town and check out a pretty awesome 3-stage. Let's go. Baby munch. So I'm here with Alex and Tyler. Tyler introduced me, or tried to get me to come out here last spring, but I was finally able to get here. Alex does a lot of the maintenance on these, and he's going over some of the customized stuff that they've done to the stage. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, I saw that online where it had a custom CEC.
Yeah, I kind of borrowed a bit of the inspiration from Huntsville on that.
Sure, absolutely.
Logo, but you know, as Kurt knows there, the purpose of it is that you can actually see the colors.
Right.
Which you cannot with
right.
Either the 90s one or the later one that later came out.
Sure. Of course, because again, they pull on it. Have you had any other challenges with just keeping the maintenance up?
Yeah, our air dryer broke.
Really?
And then our compressor went down as well. I'm not too big a fan of Ingersoll Rand.
Sure. They're
really not that quick to respond.
Well, does Chuck E. Cheese still support the tech of keeping these up and going now that they're doing the switchovers? Or are they just kind of slow to do it?
Not.
Yeah.
Standards essentially keep their faces on.
Make it work with what you have. Yeah.
But they're not to spend barely any money.
Right. Which makes sense. If you're going to end up phasing it out, it makes a lot of sense. Do they have a date for the 2.0 here?
They keep pushing it back.
Yeah.
Because I think they've realized the stages.
Sure. Well, there's only 13 of these left. So, you know, that's pretty impressive. And, of course, they've got the building, which is very rare.
Do you know the backstory behind that building?
No. Please tell.
He came from the Columbia SC store.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I went down there personally.
Yeah.
And, I talked to our district manager and I says, hey, they have theirs. It hasn't run in years.
Right.
I'd really like to come bring it up here because I can refurb it and get it working.
Yeah.
And,
it's the first one I've seen.
Really?
Yeah. I've seen them in old videos. I've not seen one in person. Yeah, I've seen the moon several times.
Yeah.
But yeah, not the building. That is very rare.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't understand how to rebuild the Tolomatic cylinder.
Gotcha, sure. Yeah, because it was the sun, the old Rockefeller sun was the same way. It just kind of puts them up and down.
Same lift mechanism.
Yeah.
It's not like, it's a cable cylinder.
Gotcha.
So it runs a lot differently than the regular air.
Okay. And do you guys have a working wink?
Yep, we do.
No kidding. I gotta get a shot of that. I've only had, which is rare. Again, you guys have a pretty unique one, especially if it's still working. That's pretty awesome. This looks great. I love the lights too. The lights look awesome. Yeah, they really do. I mean, it just makes, it's a show. You know, it makes it more exciting. Jasper's got his cheese guitar. I'm digging the old, how is this different? Why is it lighting up and it's not around? Is it like is it backwards, the old Rockefeller drum?
Oh yeah, so they took off the decal and they put it on the inside.
I was just gonna say, because that's not normal.
It's not.
That's awesome. What a great idea.
Yeah. I didn't do that though, somebody...
what a simple thing to make it look like it's an even more action. What is that?
This is the sweet chili Hawaiian. They have this during the summer.
Ooh.
And it's a Hawaiian pizza, but they use sweet chili sauce instead of marinara.
Really? Like on the whole thing?
Yeah, it's my favorite pizza.
Oh, we're gonna try that. So this is the sweet chili Hawaiian? So it's normally a summer pizza, but it's here. We're gonna try that. It's sweet chili sauce. Oh wow, that is good. Ooh, and spicy. That got me. Nice.
And then I don't know if you've had the cheesy bread either. But
I have.
bread, oh, it's so good.
Some of the best.
Oh yeah.
I need to try this again though. That's fantastic.
Thank you and happy Halloween! All right. Now he has left us as swiftly as he appeared, but he'll be returning the same time again next year. 'Cause every Halloween he comes a-calling. There's no escaping it, you'll hear him say, trick or treat. Alright, trick or treat. Trick or treat. Trick or treat.
I don't know if you heard Alex telling me though, they took the Rockafire drum, just the skin, and flipped it around. Then they put a light in there. So when he hits the bass, supposedly, it lights up so you see the old Rockafire drum, but you don't see it unless the music's playing. I think that's a brilliant idea. You could definitely tell Jasper used to be Beach Bear, and definitely tell Munch used to be Fats. And of course, Helen / Mitzi, who's permanently winking at me. I can't believe they finally have a building. I've not seen one in person. That is amazing.
There he is.
There he is. There he be.
All 3D printed. His head
No
is
kidding. I was just gonna say, how did you make them? That's awesome.
Yeah, I did all the airbrushing on his mouth. Of course, it's kind of scuffed here, but you know, he's held up better than I thought he would.
Now, how many do you know offhand? How many places actually still have one?
This is the last.
Is it okay? I thought it had to be because I've definitely not seen one.
Yeah,
It couldn't have lasted that
He was
long.
the choo-choo retrofit.
Okay.
But of course, kids started being it.
Of course, doing exactly what's doing this one.
Yeah, and it was really based on the store or the district. You know, district manager would make the call, say,
Right. Sure.
And this is the original hole that he was in as well.
Oh, okay.
Cut the stage. They just showed shoved a piece of plywood under the carpet so that there wouldn't be a soft spot.
That's awesome. Well, I gotta say thanks to Alex and Tyler for having me here and showing me around. This 3-stage is awesome. I love all the customizations. The lights are phenomenal. And building is cool as can be. That is awesome. So is Baby Munch. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you at the next one. Bye now. So one last little blurb. So sometime in between when the store opened in 1982 to when it became a Chuck E. Cheese in 1993, they adopted the highway that's about a mile down from the store. And they've never changed the sign, which is so cool. There's still a Showbiz Pizza Place sign somewhere in America, right here on Pineville Matthews Road here in Charlotte. It's just pretty awesome.
The story behind a major change for Chuck E. Cheese.
This guy, Rich Jamero, explains in today's Text Mark. Good morning, Rich.
Hey, I mean, who didn't grow up going to at least a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese?
Or taking their kids there.
Of course, it's been a part of our world here. Chuck E. Cheese surprised the nation when it said it would get rid of its animatronics in exchange for more high-tech entertainment. Recently, I visited the Northridge location, which will be the only place in the U.S. where you'll still be able to catch the original show.
Well, Chuck E. Cheese is removing the one thing that either entertains or scares everybody. The company says it's getting rid of their animatronics. The decision comes after the release of a recent horror movie, Five Nights at Freddy's, featuring similar puppets. The animatronic bands will be removed everywhere except for one location, and that's in California.
Chuck E. Cheese says it's removing its iconic animatronic bands from all of its locations except for one. Chuck E. Cheese plans to evolve its entertainment to cater to younger crowds as the company approaches its 50th anniversary in 2027.
Chuck E. Cheese making a big change to their game plan. Animatronics are on their way out. In their place, interactive dance floors and giant video walls.
Charles Entertainment Cheese, Mr. Munch, and Pasquale are about to play their final tunes. Chuck E. Cheese is phasing out all of its animatronic bands. That includes the Pineville Matthews location.
Save Chuck E. Cheese Pineville! Save Pineville!
Welcome back to Set Streets Needs, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I am finally and miraculously once again outside of the Chuck E. Cheese's in Pineville, or on Pineville, I should say. This is in Charlotte, North Carolina. This is the 3-stage store that we all have been talking about for so long, the one we want saved, the amazing Pineville. So we're gonna go in and check it out. Once again, it's still here, hasn't been touched, even though it is still officially on the remodel list for April of 2024, which is right now. I'm in the very last weekend of April, so I'm pretty sure it's safe for April of 2024. But we're gonna go in, watch these guys perform, check the store out, and I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see it. Here it is, guys. Once again, the 3-stage here at Pineville. Holy cow, does it look amazing. These guys are in just amazingly clean shape. Look how clean Helen looks. So bright. She looks brand new. Love that. So we're gonna go over these guys, watch them perform, and it's gonna be awesome. And we're gonna check out the rest of the store. Oh, I must have dropped it on the way. The most magnificently working 3 stage I've seen since Huntsville. And Huntsville's long gone, obviously. God, this would be a shame to lose this stage. You guys can see it. Not only is the light show on point, but the movements, everything, it just all works. It's very reminiscent of just the old school stage shows. So much time and effort has gone into upkeeping these guys, making sure that they're in great condition. Several of the characters already just got new masks. Helen was definitely one of them. She looks brand new. Jasper, his guitar just got repainted. A lot of their shoes just got repainted. You can definitely tell Jasper's got some sweet new kicks. So does Munch. And I already showed you Munch Jr. popped up for one of the songs. There's Helen's new kicks. But one of my favorite new parts of the stage, because I'm such a classic lover, is they stained the old school front, the wood. That is so reminiscent of the old Showbiz Pizza Place wood paneling walls. I'm sure a lot of you guys, well, a lot of you guys are too young to remember, but a lot of you aren't. A lot of you guys do remember the old Showbiz Pizza Place used to have the wood panel walls. And it was that dark wood from the 70s and 80s. It's very reminiscent of the Pizza Time theaters, very reminiscent of the Showbiz Pizza Places. I absolutely adore the front of that stage. I think that is the best throwback move. It makes that stage even better. Also makes it 100% unique. Not that this stage needed it to be even more unique. It already runs so pristinely well. Of course, as you guys know, there's only 4 of these left. Of course, out of those 4, this runs so much better than any of those 4 could ever dream of running. But obviously it runs better than probably out of the last 20. Because when I did Huntsville, my first visit was to Huntsville, there was 23 of these stages left. This runs just as good as Huntsville ever did. And I would argue their light show is better than Huntsville's ever was. You guys might debate me on that, but I'm telling you, the light shows you guys have seen on some of these is unbelievable. So, you know, higher ups at Chuck E. Cheese. I've made the case in one of my other videos for the road stage on the other side of town. Saving both of these stores, making them both hybrids, gives fans a destination to come to here in Charlotte for 2 stores. It's a weekend trip that fans will come to. And yes, they do it now, but when it becomes the last place to do it, like Northridge, you'll hear about it more. And it becomes more of a pilgrimage. I just highly recommend it. These stores, especially this one, is a treasure and needs to be preserved. I'm sure you guys all agree. All right, on this side of the showroom, we got the generic Kids Woodchuck and Words next to the Grand Marshal Games. We only have one piece on this side of the showroom, which is a generic one as well. Then over in the small kids room, we have all 5 of the old sassy headshots. We got Munch, Pasquale, and then we got Jasper, Helen, and Chuck, all from '99. And remember, they're not for resale. That leads us over, of course we have Chariot of Chuck over here. Leads us over into the kiddie ride section where we have the Chariot. We've got Sketchbook. We do have the big tickets over above the wall games. We got Minions, and we can't forget to High Five Chuck. Leading us over into the big arcade, we do have Pop It for Gold with Chuck on it. We've got Temple Run, which you don't see that often. That's a pretty cool old school one. We got Operation Luigi and Mario's Mansion, or just Luigi's Mansion, not Mario. We got Photo Booth. We got Snowcross. Oh, we can't forget the Hamster Wheel. We got NBA Hoops. Hit It Big and Crazy Tower. Oh, we got the old school. We got Seawolf. Been here since the beginning. And by here, I do mean Chuck E. Cheese. Of course, we have one of the giant war halls over on this wall. And then we do dip down. The arcade goes down. We're going to take the old ramp. It's old school. Everybody likes the old ramp. The arcade dips down into the lower section. Down here we have the old school soccer and Super Chuck and Wonder Helen from '99. Those 2 are not for resale. No art on this wall. What a wasted opportunity. Very sad. Fast and Furious, Terminator Salvation, Frogger, Simpsons game. Yeah, I've totally just started noticing this sideshow game having the gun. Literally, I've noticed it in like the last 10 videos. I've seen the game before. I've just never noticed it having a gun. I don't know what I was thinking. And the beanbag toss, which is only I've seen in a few stores. That's a cool one. And of course, you have to have the old school alley rollers. And then over the drinks, we have one more of the giant tickets.
Don't you ever just have one of those days where you don't feel like doing anything? Well, sure, Chucky. We all have days like that. But you're in luck. I have just what you need. Oh, yeah? What's that? A walk around the park. It's a beautiful day outside.
Shocker, Jasper wants to go for a walk.
Oh, you sweet
I
pup.
don't think so, Jasper. Oh, okay. Well, then I think I have something else that might cheer you up. Okay. I've been practicing my howl. I am a descendant of the wolf after all. Check it out. Okay, you win. Let's go on a walk. Trust me, Chucky. You'll be feeling better in no time.
Because he's a good boy.
If you're kind of down, or if you're feeling sad, there's one sure way to make you feel glad. A tour through the neighborhood, or hiking in the park, make you feel so great. You just have to bark. Or strolling around the block, watch your worries fade away. There's nothing like a walk. There's nothing like a walk. See there? Look, Jasper, I appreciate what you're trying to do here. It's just that I'm not feeling it today. Well, I'm feeling another verse coming on.
Oh,
What
boy.
do you say? Sure. Let's keep walking. Listen to the birds. Man, it's really hot. Smell the pretty flowers. No, I'd rather not. So much to see and do, but I don't really want to. You'll have Sebastian Bach.
There's nothing like a walk.
There's nothing like a walk. Wait, what? Looks like there's a Bach tribute concert in the park today. Huh. You see, Chuck, you never know what fun surprise awaits you on your daily walk. Huh. That's pretty cool. I gotta admit, I was not expecting that. Oh, that's nothing. One day out here, I saw a horse selling ice cream. Huh. That does sound weird.
More weird than a singing mouse walking and singing down through the park.
Fair point. Sunny skies, just what you need to wash your blues away. You're my best friend, Chuck E. Cheese. Hey, what do you say? We should do this every day. Cheesecake flavored ice cream. Thanks, that's really kind. Thought you'd like that flavor. It's like you read my mind. There's some dancing campers, a balloon man that moonwalks. So many things to see. There's nothing like a walk. There's nothing like a walk. Hey, there's that laughter I hear from the grumpy mouse. I'm not grumpy anymore. You were right, Jasper. This was just what I needed. Who knew there were so many interesting things to see? Well, I'm glad you're coming around. I think I understand. I think I'm catching on. You gotta get outside to know what's going on. You got it, Chucky. I'm glad we've had this talk. We'll do this all the time. There's nothing like a walk. There's nothing like a walk. There's nothing like a walk. There's nothing like a walk.
All you can play. Every day. Just play. All you can play. Play. All you can play.
Play all you can play. As much as you can. Make time every day to get into playing and make it a play. We're banishing board. Before it's begun. We'll chase it away because you'll find a way to make anything fun when you play. Play.
Just look for the game.
Find it.
And you'll find right away that your work and your play is one and the same. Playing is important when playtime is cold. Now more than ever. So and so. When you are playful, the problem will promise you're never too dumb. You're never too old when you play.
All you can play. Every day. Every day. Just play.
All you can play.
Play.
Every day. Play.
All you can play. Play. All you can play. I play every day. For all the things that it's given me. Building my skills to help me build friendships and my creativity. It's making me smarter. It's making me stronger. It's making me happy, so come play alone because there isn't a wrong way to play.
Play every day.
Okay.
In everything that I do. Because when you are smiling, the world is much brighter for me and for you.
That's true.
I've been mopping a broom and I'll make a game and I clean in my room and we keep playing like all afternoon. It's never too late, it's never too soon. Play. All you can play. Every day.
All you can play. Every day. Just play.
All you can play. Every day.
All you can play. All you can play.
Ladies and gentlemen,
aburrida porque playing is so fun. No, 'cause singing juguetona brings me mucha alegría. I like to get a table and I do it cada día. Busco el juego cuando trabajo. Busco el juego cuando me relajo. Con una sonrisa I'm saying that I'm never serious. No, I'm just saying juguetona. I'm not gonna stop 'cause it makes me so happy. I just wanna hop like a bunny, 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 bunny. Hop like a bunny, 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 bunny. Hop like a bunny, 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 bunny. Hop like a bunny, 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 bunny. This is for sure. When you keep playing and saying play for you will never be bored. Like making a game out of drawer.
If you come help me with mine, I can help you with yours.
We'll be finished before you know it 'cause we're making fun so much faster, of course.
So we can keep playing some more.
I'm gonna say it again like I said it before. Let's play. All you can play, play. Every day, play, play. All you can play, play. Every day, just play, play. All you can play, play. Every day, just play. All you can play, play. All you can play, play. This is dedicated to all the kids of the world. To kids of all ages. Remember to play all you can play. Keep playing. Yes, it's better when you crochet, crochet all day.
So, Building, Moon, all look fantastic, work great. So does Munch Jr. Munch Jr. isn't programmed very much, so he only came up on one song so far. But the Building and Moon come up pretty often. So it's good to see. It just, everything's firing all cylinders here. So, as you guys can see, I've tried to put in samples of each song. It's looking great. No complaints here. You know, obviously I wished this store had more art, but who cares? I mean, if they did the hybrid store anyway, they're going to take out the art and put those murals up anyway that they do for the 2.0. So who cares if it has art? It's going to get taken out anyway. I love the sassy headshots, the old ones. So at least it has those. They have a couple of the Warhols. Cool. But you're not coming for the art at this store. You're coming for the most magnificent show in the Chuck E. Cheese empire right now. And it's behind me on that stage. And you know I had to get my beloved cheese bread. And I'm finally going to try those meatballs, y'all. They look amazing.
Yes.
It already is.
Wait, let me get this straight. While we've been here debating, the hour has gotten late and now I'm fearing it's appearing that the perfect day's a no-go. Chased away and wasted from us feeling all this FOMO. Oh no, Chuck, what are we gonna do now?
I might be purple, but I'm feeling kind of blue now.
Our time is up, the day is all through now.
I wish that I knew how.
Friends, this is no catastrophe, no tragedy. In fact, it doesn't feel that bad to me. Imagine me, glad to be with friends around the pageantry and has to be. We've had a perfect day, haven't we? What better way to spend a day? One could wonder they just sing a song and put on a big production number. It's a perfect day. I'll remember it forever and we'll make it even better if we did it all together.
Very good. Appreciate it, bud. These meatballs are really good. Very meaty. Very delightful. While we're down here, I don't think I've ever checked. So this one looks like the CEI plate has been taken off there. Let's see if maybe it's on the other side. Oh, they're doing some talking. Yeah, they took the plate off. But they've done a lot of modifications to this organ. So I'm not surprised.
Oh, zoom in on that one, Chucky.
That's not how this works, Pasquale.
Oh.
You know, guys, we've had a lot of really good times together.
It's true.
We sure have, Chuck. Oh, look at that one. Remember that time we first toured with the band? Driving round the country in a beat-up van. Seeing new places, making music with friends. That was a really good time.
Remember that time it started to rain? We went to Chuck E. Cheese's and played games all day. Handfuls of tickets and beating high scores. That was a really good time.
Oh, flip through the book. Look back and you'll find. Pressed in the pages are moments in time. A still memory. So we can all see that we had some really good times. Remember that time we went to the moon and flew all around it in a magic balloon, feeling the breeze and eating moon cheese. That was a really good time.
Yeah, that was a good time. Wait, what? Wait, we never...
Oh, look, there we are, Woodstock. Remember when Jasper played the Star Spangled Banner on his guitar?
Wait, no, that was...
Oh, and there we are, helping a Benjamin Franklin discover electricity. That was a shock.
Huh? We never...
Hey, there we are with Julius Caesar. Hey, I wonder what happened to him.
Jasper, I don't think we ever...
And there we are with the dinosaurs. Look at you, Chucky.
I don't believe that.
Flip through the book, look back and you'll find. Pressed in the pages are moments in time. A still memory, so we can all see that we had some really good times.
We've had such great adventures and they're so fun to see. You guys are my best friends, the best there could be. I can't wait to see what our future will bring. We'll have some really good times.
We can't wait to see what our future will bring. We'll have some really good times. Remember that time we met those robot monkeys and had a tea party?
Yeah, that did not happen.
Oh, maybe it was just a treat.
All right, guys. We've eaten our meatballs, had our cheesy bread, watched all the show loops. It is time to say goodbye. I'm hoping not for the last time this time, but could be the last time that we say goodbye to the 3 stage. Most definitely it'll be the last time I'll see the sassy headshots here, at least. Because even if they keep the 3 stage, they're gonna do the 2.0 remodel. It'll be murals in here. But yeah, it was great. It was awesome to see these guys perform once again. I really didn't think I was gonna get back in time. This remodel has been pushed back many times. So glad that I was able to get back here finally and see it. I know you guys have been asking me for a long time to get back here. Finally was able to do it. Thrilled to get back. So appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a great night for me. Hope it was for you. And keep Hounding Chuck E. Cheese to save this stage. Save Pineville. We've been doing that hashtag for a while. Keep on it. I mean, I feel like we've made some headway. I think that survey was a big win in the hashtag Save Pineville department. So I really do. We weren't getting that kind of access to their ears a while back. So keep it up, and I'll keep it up too. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you at the next one. Bye now. And I can't forget to rub the token at Pineville for good luck. Please don't close Pineville. Save Pineville. Later, Chuck. Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. I am back in Charlotte, North Carolina. Happy to be back here in front of the store with one of the last 2 road stages in it. It's got a fresh coat of paint on the outside since I've been here last, so I'm going to go in and see if they've changed anything on the outside, or on the inside, I should say. And I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see it. There it is, guys, the road stage here in North Carolina. I'll be honest with you, I never thought I'd get to see it again. I haven't been here in, gosh, it's been almost 2 years. Back when I came here last time, I think there was 7 or 8 road stages left. Now they're down to 2. This is the last one in the U.S. Out of all the ones in the U.S., this was not the one I thought would outlast everybody. The only other one, of course, is just outside of Toronto, in Ontario there, Canada. I'm going to make the case for not only saving both road stages, of course, obviously saving the Toronto one. It's the oldest road stage. It's the only one Jasper has a banjo in, his original banjo. You should save that one. They shouldn't touch any animatronics in Canada. Leave those alone. That's the only last 2. They should leave those alone. But I digress. Let's get back to this one. Here's why, Chuck E. Cheese, you should leave these ones alone. This is in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. This has the 2 stores with the 2 oldest stages now, technically, and I'll explain why. Other side of town, you got a 3 stage, which we'll get to that. This is the oldest, well, it will be the oldest if you don't have, it's the oldest in the U.S., how about that? Oldest road stage in the U.S. Back when they put these in, started putting these in 1990. This was back before they had full body animatronics. So this is a throwback to your Pizza Time Theater days. So when before they started putting these in, they had portrait stages, C stages, and rocker stages. All were solutions for the old Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Time Theater bots. It was to put half-body bots into different stage types. That was just another one of these examples. This road stage was just another one of the examples of doing that. And they were a very cool stage type. Of course, this was also during the concept unification transfer of 1990, so they obviously all had these 3 stages. Once they had the 3 stages up and going, you have all these full body Munch's make-believe bands, which would lead to the rise of the 1 to stage, 2 stage, and so on, and the rest of these full-bodied Munch's make-believe bands with different stage types, which would then render these half-body stage types useless. So, this is history. And the ones I would have saved would have been in California. Those are gone now. Those are in landfills.
Great to see you again.
But we have this one. And the reason I would, main reason, not only because we still have this one, but you have this one and that amazing 3 stage in the same city. If you save both of those stores, you talk about a destination for fans. You get to come to one city and see both stores. That makes it a huge destination. And again, the whole bi-coastal thing with Northridge having a 2 stage, Charlotte having 2 stores to come see. That's a big draw. Just food for thought. Anyway, some history, of course, on the road stage. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this, but in case you don't. The road stage was designed and called the road stage was because these guys were supposed to be setting on buildings. All the buildings were going to have their names on them, as you guys can see. Pasquale, Jasper. Munch's name's not on this one, but would have had his name, Helen. They were going to be on buildings all lit up. And of course, in front of the stage, in the original ones, they actually had a section of road that ran in front of the stage. And on the ends of the stage, they had big lamp posts with lights on them. And Chuck, in the original location, of course, at that time, had his tuxedo on. And the showroom these would be in were darkened, and the lights were all lit up, and the star was going behind them. It was a big show. The road stages were really cool. And of course, over time, the road and the lamp posts were all phased out. But here we have this historic stage still here. And, you know, it could stay here. This store's big enough to do a hybrid in. You have a wall right here you could do the video wall on. We got floor here you could do a screen interactive dance floor on. And keep this amazing road stage, this piece of history, right where it's at. And that would be pretty awesome. Well, we'll look at these guys the next time they perform, but as you guys, I'm sure, can expect, there's a lot of wear and tear on these guys. These guys, this stage was never the one that was in the best shape. However, there are parts, now that this is down to the last one in the US, they do have parts saved from the other ones they've taken out in the SPT depot in Topeka that they could keep these fixed up. So, of course, this is the one location of all the animatronics that Jasper is not shredding cheese, but is rocking an electric guitar. That's right, he's metal here. Aren't you, Jasper? Munch is hatless, because that would, you know, block his sweet sign right above his head. Helen's got no microphone because she doesn't need it. She can project to the back row. She knows what she's doing. She's a pro. And of course, Chuck, Rockstar Chuck, definitely got some wear going on here. He's definitely a little cockeyed. His cylinders definitely are coming off of his shoulders there. But, you know, these guys have been performing for 33 years. So that's what happens. This stage was put in 1991. It's been performing here ever since. So yeah, it's definitely had its wear and tear, but it is the last one in the US. Last 2 in the world. And of course, if they keep to the schedule, it'll be gone by the end of this year. Probably be gone the next couple of months. But we'll see. Now let's check out the rest of the store. So over on this side of the showroom, of course, we just have generics. And over here on this side, which is where they have the kitty stuff, they have the 2 kitty pieces art. Then we have the kitty games, along with more kitty games, Operation, and then it's kind of bleed into the other kitty games, and kind of an odd little corner and setup. But they have the carousel over here with Sketchbook and the Minions ride. No other art right here, but we'll go ahead and high five check. Moving into the other arcade, the Big Kid Arcade, we have Chariot Check over by the window. We got Rampage over facing the window. We do have the snowboard game over here with Terminator Salvation. A few games over here. We do have Intermission over here, which you don't see that often. That's a pretty cool game. I like that game. Off That Clown. And we do have over here hiding, we got Grand Marshal of Games, Maze Escape, and we got some big tickets hiding up here behind Paw Patrol. We also have the Justice League Bop It game, which you don't see that often actually. And of course, Wonderland. And then over against the wall, we got King of Cool, NBA Hoops, and the 2 semi-big tokens up against the wall above the skee ball. Rounded out by Ambassador of Fun over here on the wall. Also have Crazy Tower, and we can't forget Pop It for Gold with old 2000s Chuck. And then there's one of the OG games, Seawolf, right here against the wall. They do have a working wink here, and by the way, they have my favorite kind of wink, the End Pizza We Trust. You just don't see those anymore. One of the last few remaining End Pizza We Trust winks, and it works. So it really can't be beat, honestly. So, as you guys can see, looks like only one hand on Pasquale is really working at all. Everything else on Pasquale doesn't seem to be working. As far as Jasper goes, head, swivel, and mouth. Doesn't look like arms are doing anything. Munch, unfortunately, just has head swivel, it looks like. And he looks very sad about it. I know, buddy. I know. That's all you got is that head. The head swiveling, though. You know, at least he's not completely dead. I know. It's like House of Wax. He's just trying to communicate. I know, I hear you, buddy. Helen's doing her best. She's performing. You know, she's trying to do something with her dandruff problem. Doing her best. And again, like usual, Chuck's got some of the most movement, but again, he's a little out of whack, full body wise. But just trying. They're all doing their best. And sometimes that's all you can ask for one of the oldest stage types out there. Alright guys, well, watched a few shows, seen the store, seen this historic stage one more time, possibly for the last time, probably for the last time. I'm going to get on out of here, but I appreciate you guys watching. If you have the means and you're in the area, it's definitely worth seeing, especially if you can't get to Canada. So come see this while you still can. It's still here, it's still performing as best it can, and I would love for it to stay and they repair it up really nice and keep it around. It's historic. It should be important to the company to keep. That's just my opinion, of course. It's my humble opinion, but too many good ones of these ended up in the landfill over the last 2 years, and you know, you have a chance to save this one. I'm sure a lot of you guys mentioned this store in that survey they sent out last month, and for good reason. It's a very historic stage, and it should have been in that survey. So I hope they listened, and to be able to save possibly 2 stores in one city, both have great history. So I hope they deeply consider it, and I hope you guys get out and see this store. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you at the next one. Bye now. For good luck. Later, Chuck. Welcome back to Set Streets and Eats, guys. I'm Chris Bauer. Once again, I am outside of Chuck E. Cheese on Pineville Matthews Road, just south of Charlotte, North Carolina. As you guys know, this is one of, if not the best, legacy locations. Chuck E. Cheese legacy locations. We're going to get in, we're going to talk about that because there's been a new addition to that. And I'm going to see these new curtains that are rumored to be working. And we're going to get a look at the museum. It's had a few updates since I was here last, so lots to see. So I'm going to get in there, and I hope you guys will join me. Let's go see it. perfect timing from when we walked in. The curtains parted perfectly and the song started. That was awesome. Yeah, hey guys, curtains are working. Which already, this was already my favorite Legacy location because it's the 3-stage former showbiz, but now we actually have working curtains just like we have in Northridge, except Northridge's go vertical. These do the old school parting. So cool. So, in case you guys don't know, a little brief history about this place. Opened as a showbiz in 1982, right here. Same stage, except that was the Rockfire explosion. And in 1991, they did concept unification, took out Billy Bob, changed the guys over to new skins, and we had the Munch's Make Believe Band from 1991 to now. They've been playing the same spot for 40 years. It's really cool. And of course, as you guys know, they said this was one of the first Legacy locations, actually the second Legacy location last year. And they were able to save this. We've now added 5 more Legacy locations. 4 more than when I was here last time. So let's talk about the 6th one. Mississauga, Ontario. We've had the hashtag for a year on all my videos. You guys have been sharing it. Haven't really mentioned it in a lot of my videos. I've just kept the hashtag on it. But Save the Last Road Stage, Mississauga. Hey, guess what, guys? It worked. Now, I'm not going to act like this had anything to do with us. We pushed for Northridge really hard. I was very vocal about that. Very vocal about Pineville. Besides the hashtag, I've not been as vocal about Mississauga, so I cannot take credit for this at all, or any type of credit. But what I'm very happy to hear is that Chuck E. Cheese on their own, or just through other fan interaction, realized that they had something special with only one road stage left. Now, that was not the best road stage. They got rid of those. However, it was twofold. Not only is it a road stage, the last road stage, but it was in Toronto, or in the Toronto area where Mississauga is. They need animatronics in Canada. They only had a couple around Toronto. Really, that was it. So that's for the whole country. So they definitely needed that one. So I'm excited that they saved it. I dropped an email to Mark Kupferman, and we chit-chatted about it, and it's definitely official. Of course, they're keeping the big statue at the other one. No confirmation on whether they're going to keep the stage or not. I'm going to guess no. More because I think it was a 2-stage. It's a 2-stage up there with the big Chuck E. Pizza Time Theater statue. Anyway, as our State of the Union goes, there are 6 1-stages left, 4 2-stages left, and only 1 3-stage left. Unless you're counting the CU1 stage in Springfield. Same animatronics, flat stage. But this one's still original. It's an awesome store, as you guys well know. Very well documented on my channel how much I love this store. So, really excited to be here again. I'm super excited to see these curtains working. It feels like an old school show. And I love it. So we're going to watch some shows. We're going to check out the museum and see how the store's looking. So they've added this since I was here last. One of those kid check. I guess they're an apron. That's pretty cool. They used to have these at the very front. That's awesome. Still got the old Tux Chuck on it. Got a 2-dot rub token for good luck. We're going to do it now. Why not? And they didn't have this last time either. They got a token collection in here. So we got our Showbiz, which would have been good in here. We got Pizza Time Theater, all through the early 80s. And then in the 90s, we got the adult Chuck with his bowler cap and bow tie. And into the late 90s, where we start with the juvenile Chuck. And all the way into the 2000s, ending with the Rockstar Guitar Chuck token. It's a good little smattering of their different tokens, some styles that they've had over the years. love that light up sign, it's so cool. Ooh, we got us a new timeline in here too. Started in 77, worked our way to 81, 82, Chuck shows us the way, 394, the Sky Tubes, Studio C, Ticket Blaster launches, the band goes on tour, trampolines roll out, grand reopening. Ooh, this new too. That's cool. Obstatron. Interesting. Post below in the comments, guys, if you guys know the history behind this sign. I'm not sure what that's from. It seems to be a ride, or I guess a play area, isn't it? But the name seems to be like it would be on a ride. That's interesting. There's the famous logo drawn by Charlie Rose and Dan Peeler. Same logo on the ride. And then, of course, we've got some awesome memorabilia. I love these stickers. Harmony Howlett. Look at that. Little Walkman, no big deal. Oh man, that's cool. Showbiz and Chuck E. Cheese pizza up there on one mug. I love it. Scuba Chuck. I got one of you at the house. Got a toothbrush. That's cool. Stickers, I got a sheet of those. Man, they got so many things I haven't seen in here. I love those little derby banks. You flip them over and they have a little piggy bank in them. Those are so neat. Lots of plush. Got some of the mugs down here. One of the statues by Peeler and Rose as well. Of course, we can't forget the masks representing the pandemic of 2020. Sounds so weird to say this. It was 5 years ago now, though. These look like t-shirts, are they? Maybe they're prints. Those are cool. Oh, I love that middle one. Oh, they got the Beagles on one. How cool is that? Wow. That's awesome. Of course, we got one of the trolleys. They've still got this in San Jose on Tully Road. They've still got one of these. Of course, we got the Elvis piece, one of my faves. Toddler Town. There's another one. And then we got celebrates the 500th store sign. That's awesome. Glendale, Arizona. Then we got some of the old guest star posters. Sally Sachet, Foxy Colleen, Madame Oink, the Piggy from Prairie, Artie Antlers. We have a Tree Cheese coloring book sign. And then two of the magazine covers. Two of the magazine covers with the statues by Dan Peeler and Charlie Rose, created in the early 90s. I do love that that little museum they have in there. It's fantastic. It's got a lot of stuff. They've really grown it since the last time I was here. There's a ton of stuff in it now. So really enjoy that. I hope they keep adding to that over the years, because so much of that stuff is just getting lost to history. Obviously, collectors like you and me love to find that stuff out in the wild, but it's so rare to find it because there's so little of it. So it's really nice to see some of it showcased right here at the one of 6 legacy stores. So coming into the arcade, we've got Sketchbook. Got some maintenance happening on one of the machines here. SpongeBob, Sideshow, Terminator, Sonic, Lumberjack, Cruisin', Skateball, Alley Roller Classics. Got the beanbag toss. Oh, look, they left one just for us. A big fat nothing. Unfortunately, no NBA hoops for me. Didn't leave anything for me. We got the Mad Wave Theater. We've got Halo. We've got Crazy Tower. Ticket Coaster. Oh, and guys, we got the classic Seawolf. You guys know I love this game. Seawolves have been with Chuck E. Cheese's since the Pizza Time Theater days. They were in the very first Chuck E. Cheese Pizza Time Theater in San Jose, and they've been in Chuck E. Cheese's ever since for almost 50 years now. Spider-Bot. Then we go into the little kids section. We got the ride section back here, and they've got the trampoline section. Of course, we got the hot cocoa, but the trampoline section is new. They put that in last year. Of course, a lot of the Chuck E. Cheese's have put this in. They of course have the the trampoline art. They have Chuck, Bella, and Munch here. And we see our old pal Chuck E. Cheese over here. We can't forget to give the man his high five. Of course, over in the store, looks fully stocked. Looking for anything new. There's a few new toys, but for the most part, it looks pretty standard. Those are those new keychain heads. And just like out in Visalia, California, I do not see a Pasquale. So I've got all the rest of them, but this still doesn't appear that there's a Pasquale one for that set. Post below if you guys have seen the Pasquale one of those at any locations, because I definitely want one. Well, guys, we watched some shows and checked the store out. The museum looks spectacular. I love how filled in it's gotten since I was here last. The curtains, I already told you, so awesome that they're working again. So kudos to the staff here at Pineville for keeping this legacy stage not only alive, but well maintained, and those curtains going. So hope you guys enjoyed yet another visit to Pineville in North Carolina. If you haven't been, try to get here. I know it's very far away from a lot of you, but hopefully you can make do by watching some of my videos on it. It's a really special store. Out of all the legacy stores, I would put this edged over Northridge if they had kept Northridge the way we had all wanted, where all the art was still original. Like the store was a time capsule. There would be no comparison. Northridge would be number one on the legacy list, but for me, Pineville's it. This is the former showbiz. This is the stage, the 3 stage. I love this store so much. Northridge is probably number 2 though. I'd give Northridge number 2. But yeah, anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I always enjoy coming here, and hopefully we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now. Later, Chuck. Welcome back to Set Streets Needs, guys. I'm Chris Bauer, and I am once again on Pineville Matthews Road in South Charlotte in front of Chuck E. Cheese. And it looks a little different this time. They have the new sign up, it's been remodeled, but because of our efforts, we know what we're going to see in there, or at least some of what we're going to see, animatronics. But there's a lot of new stuff. So I'm excited to get in there. We're gonna go in and talk about the legacy of this store, being a legacy store now, some of its history, see what changes they have in there, and of course, watch our beloved animatronics on their 3-stage perform. So without further ado, once again, let's go see it. Here it is, guys, behind me, the newly remodeled Pineville Matthews Road location. We've got the video wall, big and proud, Jumbotron. Of course, you've got Chuck out on the dance floor right now. Dance floor's right in the middle of the floor. And our beloved animatronics sitting pretty, as they should be. This looks amazing. It's packed in here. It's good to see, lots of good business. We're gonna get around and see all of it. Hi, buddy. High five. Right on. Now let's do a little selfie video. It's Chuck at Pineville. All right, guys. So over here, if you guys remember, this was basically just booths. I'll put up a shop. They had a couple old pieces, or not old piece art, modern piece art. But there wasn't really anything in here. But now, this is the museum. And they're still waiting on a few pieces of the museum, but check it out. We start off with the rub the token. It's not by the front door anymore. It's here in the museum, which we rub for good luck. We've got an outdoor sign, thumbs up. I believe that's Avenger Chuck. I have no clue what this is. I've never seen this before. I'm sure you guys, Chuckophiles, know what this is. Chucky Star Search, I assume, was a feature probably back in the 90s, going by the branding. But I love this statue. And of course, I've seen several of these. I've definitely never seen this. This is cool. Chuck E. Cheese's Pizzeria. Little old panel truck. I think that's so cool. And then check out all the collectibles. Look at this Pizza Time Theater stickers. Check these out. Oh my gosh. Look at that wallet. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. Showbiz and Chuck E. Cheese. Pizza Time Theater, look on one cup. Masks, of course, from the COVID age. Right next to some even older stuff. I've definitely got some of those vinyl figures. Oh man. This is really cool. Yeah, there's some of this stuff I've never even seen before. Oh, there's another one of those little hats, which if you remember, we saw one of these at Iron Blast Game Zone. Our buddy Corey had one of those. They're when you flip them over, they're a little bank. Got some old name tags. Oh man, this is cool stuff. And of course, we just saw this Chuck at the abandoned Chuck E. Cheese in Berwyn, Pennsylvania, in that dollhouse that's now an indoor flea market. Check this Tuxedo Chuck out. How cool is that? Pasquale. Oh man, this is cool stuff. Figures, tokens, flags. I've got one of those banks as well. Check out this old little Walkman, really. It was just for radio. That used to be at the store. Chuck E. Cheese Walkman. Unbelievable. Harmony Howlette. How cool is that? That is in brand new condition right there. Unbelievable. So cool. Right next to the trolley car, which the last time I've seen this was actually at Tully Road in San Jose. They actually still had this in their arcade. I don't know if this is the one from Tully Road or if this is just another one. I guess I'll have to go back to Tully Road to find out. Of course, we've got an Elvis piece. One of my faves. Of course, a little nod to the modern here, but this is the most awesome corner right here. We've got all the old co-stars. The Piggy from Perry, Madame Oink. We've got Artie Antlers, Sally Sachet, and Foxy Colleen. We do have a couple empty spots here. A BB Bubbles one would be awesome. Just throwing that out there to you, corporate. They are still waiting for some more collectibles. So there are more collectibles coming, which brings us to this little tidbit of news, which you probably saw this week. It is right now Thursday, July 11th. The grand reopening of Pineville is Friday, July 26th from 5 to 7 p.m. Right here in 2 weeks, they are going to have the grand reopening. There's going to be even more collectibles in this section, and they're going to have added the curtains by then. The curtains are still not on the stage, but they will have the curtains added by then, and they'll have some fun events planned for that night. But that is right, July 26th, Friday night, they're going to have the grand reopening here in 2 weeks. How cool is this, guys? This is pretty awesome. Pizza Cam is back. What's up, buddy? So some history of this location. This location opened as a showbiz pizza place back in October of 1982. In 1983 or 84, they got the Uncle Clunk and the Santa Claus Clunk retrofit. It was a showbiz all through the 80s until 1989 or 90. They started, maybe even 91. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. That's when they got concept unification. Of course, the whole thing with Aaron and showbiz went down. So by 1991, at the end of 1991, they had concept unification, transferred over. January of 1993, they closed for a couple weeks. When they had opened in the early 80s, they were a franchise store. They were owned by a franchise company that had several different showbiz pizza places. But in January of 1993, they closed, made a deal with corporate Showbiz Pizza Time Inc., and reopened with a new sign on the door, which was Chuck E. Cheese's. Chuck E. Cheese's Pizza, actually, to be more specific. And it's been corporate owned ever since 1983. So, but it was here originally. The stage has always been here. You can see video clips. I'll put up some of the old showroom. The old showroom, this actually showroom in the early 90s looked a lot like Northridge's did. They had all the old record albums on the walls over here and over here, and it would get dark in here. They'd had windows in the walls, but they had a riser that went up back here with some booths, and then the riser went out into the arcade behind it. So they actually had a showroom right where I'm standing all through the 90s and the early 2000s. So yeah, that's some of the history of this location. Throughout the late teens, early 2020s, it got notorious for being a really well-maintained show. So that is why there was such a huge push when they started doing all the remodels for this stage to be saved. And of course, as you guys know, they were not going to save any of these stages. These were all going to get thrown out. And the push kept happening. The push kept happening. I made several visits here. Fans and YouTubers like me and many others all started making a big call to save Pineville and to keep it legit. And they kept us guessing until just a couple months ago when they announced that this would be saved as part of the legacy stores. So exciting. In that time, since they announced that, they have added Pizza Cam. He is back. I haven't seen him since Huntsville. He is back and looking fantastic, I might say. Pizza Cam, it's great to see you, buddy. Yeah, he looks awesome. So they now have four side characters here. Building, Building, Moon, Munch Jr., and Pizza Cam, in addition to the regular 5-piece band. So it's pretty awesome. I guess the Wink sort of counts as its own character. Either way, it's pretty awesome. You guys made your voices heard. They saved it, and now we're coming up to the grand opening, and it looks amazing in here, guys. That's all because of you. It's gonna be here to stay. It's been here for 41 years. These guys have been on this stage performing, first as Rockfire Explosion, built by Creative Engineering in Orlando. And underneath, their skeletons are still Creative Engineering bots. And yeah, they look amazing. They're well maintained. It's exciting to see them, and I know you guys love it too. So getting into the arcade. As you guys can see, the art has now been replaced by the murals all the way around the showroom, except of course for the museum alcove. Jumping into the arcade, we got Winner's Toggle. Of course, got Pop It for Gold, love that one. Terminator Salvation, Lumberjack, Sonic, Sideshow with the gun. Cannot believe I missed that all these times. Unbelievable. Of course, we got Alley Rollers, NBA Hoops, Simpsons, Black Hole, Red Hot, Jackpot, Moto, Temple Run, Crazy Tower, Ticket Coaster, Halo, Snowcross. And then down into the kiddie arcade. It looks a little different because what do we have? The trampoline zone. The trampoline zone is definitely new. And here, they don't have 5 pieces, but they have the 3 pieces up, and Bella's included. So we got Munch, Chucky, and Bella. Then, of course, they just have the generic other things. Lots of kid rides. And one thing that doesn't get remodeled out is our buddy that we get the high five. The other thing I'd like to make note of is they do have new booths mixed in throughout the store. Like over against the window over here, these are all new booths, which look very fancy. We got new booths, new art, but then they also, by the way, I have not seen this one before. Crab Rush. It's a cool racing game. That looks new. I've definitely not seen that one before. But getting back to what I was saying. Oh wait, we have to take notice. Seawolf, first premiering in the early days of Pizza Time Theater, still here. Still rocking. But we do have some of the vintage booths over here, as you can see. Right along where they've always been. And then in the new area, they've got new booths plus the tall tables. Or not the new area, but the museum area. So I like it's got a mix of both the new and the old, which is really what all the legacy stores should have, in my opinion. And you know, I had to get the cheese bread. Had to, man. Oh yeah. As far as condition goes, the guys have definitely had some servicing. They are definitely keeping up with it. Really, the only stuff I'm really even seeing is around on Munch's neck. Just the furs, definitely seen somewhere, but his performance is fantastic, so who cares? But you can definitely tell he's had to have some patchwork done, which I'm sure is just to be expected. I mean, the movement of all those mechanisms inside is massive. And Chuck looks like his face has had either a new mask, or new parts, or new paint, can't tell. But it looks pretty good. Definitely looks shiny and nice and bright. But yeah, it looks really good. So, pretty stoked to be here, guys. I hope I won't be able to be here for the grand reopening, but I hope you guys can make it. Like I said, July 26th, Friday night, 5 to 7. Come out here, enjoy Pineville Matthews. It's a huge win for the community, given that we went from absolutely none to Northridge, then making a big stink, and then somehow getting not only this one, but also Nanuet, New York, Hicksville, New York, and Springfield, Illinois. Having 5 legacy stores now where you can go anytime and see these guys perform is big. It's really big. It's very exciting. So, highly recommend everybody coming out, support the reopenings. Like I said, I'd be here if I could. I made a special trip just to come to this one because I wouldn't be able to be back in this area until late fall. So I had to get out here before, but yeah, it was so worth it to see these guys perform once again. The store looks amazing. It's gonna look even better by the grand opening because the curtains are all gonna be working and coming up and then down and revealing. So it's pretty exciting. And yeah, I can't say enough great things about it, as usual. Well, guys, I've eaten cheese bread. I've seen all the new features here at Pineville. I've watched a whole bunch of shows. And I've got to see Pizza Cam for the second time in all my years doing this. All my years. It's been several years, but I've only seen Pizza Cam in one other location, which was Huntsville. So to see him back in action, pretty awesome. What a great character. Yeah, I mean, you know I can't say enough great things about Pineville before they saved it. Now that they've saved it, I'm over the moon. Over that moon. I'm just kidding. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed my revisit to Pineville Matthews Road location here in Charlotte. It's here to stay, guys. Come out and see it. Showroom looks amazing with the screen and the floor. And of course, our favorite animatronics. It's definitely worth the trip, guys. Come out and see it now. And that's that. So we did it. come out, support the store. It's going to be, these guys are performing here for a long time, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys on down the road. See you at the next one, guys. Bye now.